Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Solo React Talk. Tonight, I'm going to be reacting to If the Emperor Had a Text-to-Speech Device, episode 26, part 2, Fear and Loathing Komorog. Yes, made by Bruva, Alfabusa. If you want to check out my previous reactions to the other episodes, remember the playlist card, it's going to be at the top. Just click on it and be able to access them. If you want to check out the original video as well as Bruva Alfabusa's YouTube channel, the links are in the description below. Yes, well, Karamazov is the emperor now. Yeah, I did not believe him, but here he is. Let's start. 3, 2, 1, go. Star Theodore earned, okay. Demonic immunity earned for 1 conquest, right? Yes, press continue.
It has begun. Boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Father, your senseless babbling is making me worry for your health.
Perhaps you were a bit too generous with the anesthetics, Lord Adorable.
I never babble. I am never senseless, and you should do nothing but worry about my health.
Then please, start giving context to this cryptic rambling.
You are a spoiled little shit, Rogel.
Calling excrement spoiled is redundant. I also do not believe I am excrement, unless you have been keeping some truly awful secret about our inception.
Listen, sun creature. Do you remember when the unbound armies of the Inquisition stomped with their frilly little gumboots right into my imperial palace, under what I have a hard time calling the leadership of one Fyodor Karamazov?
Yes.
Hot stuff sent them all to the warp, as far as I recall.
Do not
What?
salivate over my son in the open, please.
Ooh.
Nevertheless, you are correct. Magni Magic cast circa 68.8% of the Inquisition into the Immaterium.
A big win for the Imperium, no doubt. There was surely no particular need for a supervisory force dedicated to the safekeeping of mankind's life force.
Before you go and skewer the remainder of your basic human decency by becoming unapologetic for the fucking Inquisition, hold on to your airy-stained memory caskets, for the Inquisition has returned from the warp.
What?
That is rather shocking.
And with them is also your brother, Leman Russ.
I say.
How do you know this, Father?
Because he's there. He's in Fyodor Karamazov, so he's also there at the same time. Yeah, I don't know how you're going to believe him, Rogeldon, since you keep saying that he's talking in rabble and you kind of go like he's a bit mad or something. I don't know how you're going to believe the Emperor, but yes, this is true.
Have you had a vision?
I am having one as we speak.
What is happening? This is no prank, is it? I am extremely perplexed and confused and redundant.
I can show you. It's the colored boy.
Wow. Would you look at that?
It truly is him. My brother, Leman. That stubborn wolf breed yet lives.
Did you really think anything less?
Of course not. But I am immensely happy to see it confirmed before my eyes.
Good save. I was just about to take personal offense. Now, prepare your peepers. We shall follow Leman and the Inquisition's process from this first-person perspective. Albeit muddled, we should get an idea of how they fare.
Say, whose perspective are we seeing this from?
Karamazov.
Mine. Or rather, Fyodor Karamazov's.
Both? How is that possible?
You will see.
Have you planted yourself in his brain?
Sort of.
Can you really fit?
Quiet.
I hope it's snug.
Damn it.
Cuddled up in there, touching his brain matter.
You are the course.
Can you put me in Magnus's break?
Fuck you. Immediate restraining order.
Restraint is not part of my vocabulary.
Neither is decorum and respectability. Now shut your face before
Focus, guys, focus.
I send your entire upper half of the warp force some one-on-one with that red screaming Billy Goat on the screen.
Hey! I hate you! You fucking open this gold thing right now!
So Skullbrand is still here, oh my gosh.
Right fucking now!
Clearly stuck together in snow. Theodore, suffice to say, I find myself speechless, I must admit.
Yes, my son. As it is, as it were, I think I have...
No, look at the hairstyle. Look at the crown and he's got this, I think it's like a gold scepter. Oh my god. and his throne is even shining gold now. Wow, wow. Karamazov.
proven my abilities.
I'm gold. That Herety. What happened? Is it really true? Is this ragged, Sheldon formidable truly?
But...
Yo, man. Seriously? Is it something to vomit over? Okay.
we have no time to settle. It is difficult to tell just
Oh. Dominique's body is not on the throne anymore. Well done. Rest in peace, Dominique.
how long this barrier will remain.
Yes. Good call. You're there, ovular one. What do your wee angry eyes see at the end of this passage?
It's hard to say, but there is an unidentified light source coming from the end of this passage. It's very bright and hot and radiates UV waves.
Bah! Don't sound so nervous,
UV rays. Okay.
Cannabis. No matter where it leads, it could not possibly be more treacherous than the wall. Onward, soldiers, for glory! Stand fast, soldiers!
Oh, how bright! I wasn't expecting to get my retinas burnt out today.
Canines! Place yourselves! That be it!
A triprismic dimensional mirror key to the center of a sun.
Son!
I guess they're all dead then. Well, except for the Emperor and maybe Lehman. Yeah, maybe he will survive. But everyone else... Oh, maybe also Kaldor. Probably, but...
Really? How did you know?
I found it on page 50 of this unpleasant record you threw at me.
Oh, a dome on the Dark Eldar? You mean to say that they are in
Amaran.
Yes, that is what I was going to say.
And they are currently being welcomed by its most hazardous defense systems.
No, son!
And on this, the eve of my 40,000 straight exterminatus, I am happy to announce at long last my retirement. Where
Guys, how is Dragos this powerful? How? How is he this powerful? I really thought maybe the Emperor would have done something. Or maybe Lehman. Well, Lehman doesn't really... I don't think he has psycho powers, does he? But, yeah. I didn't expect Kaldor to blow up a star like that. How powerful is this guy? What is fueling all of this power within him?
Who put a glade-snailing sun at the end of the god-forsaken catacomb?
My teeth are melting!
Ah, this is proper now.
Pain is weakness!
You guys should have incinerated, like, within that second, but you're still here. It's amazing.
Leaving the body!
Oh, scions, come! You will be fine. Just walk it off, Sonny.
Don't say that joke again, Emperor.
Sonny, we have fun here.
Oh shit, I'm still alive. How did that happen?
Oh my lordy, lordy, lord! Is that the Emperor of Mankind? With a beard?
It really does seem like it is.
Fucking Nora!
Oh, as sweet as you are, pleasantries must be set aside for now. We shall be venturing forward, but heed, my children. We do not yet know where we have ended up, and I must warn you. I can sense the quivers of dark hearts in the shadows, beating with malevolence, fatalism, Dirax.
Was that structure like a building of flesh? That's what it looked like to me, you know? It looked like a building of flesh, but I could be wrong.
What is this place?
Looks like the underhive of an underhive.
An underhive?
Yeah, what is that? What is that thing? With the hole in... Oh no, I don't want to know. Why does it look fleshy there? Oh my gosh.
Thoughtful hosts have set up a sign for potential visitors. Through the warp gate.
In this tight, they call it murder!
Ew, what is that?
My lords, I have spotted a bright light. On my forehead.
Get ready for another fight, Captain Salt.
We have you in our sights, Monkai. Do not make any sudden movements, or we will quite literally shoot black holes at you.
Dark Eldar.
Goodness. They are surrounded.
What weapons do those Dark Eldar carry?
Looks like they are packing the entirety of the Dark Eldar's abhorrent arsenal. Analyzing their weaponry to judge the bearded triumvirate's survival chances would be wise. Just a moment.
And here, finally, we have it. Eternity Gate! Past its most reverent doorframe, the corporeal vessel of the Man-Emperor himself sits upon his throne, an anchor from which stretches his all-encompassing...
Okay.
Here. Read this detestable list, child.
Yes!
It offends my hypothetical eyes.
This is the very reason for my existence!
Read it aloud for the people in the back.
The Drukari's arsenal consists of dark lances, agonizers, electro-corrosive whips, flesh gauntlets, chain flails, scissor hands, husk blades, hell glaives, punishers, stingers, destructors, crucibles of maledictions, combat drugs, gruesome talismans, hell masks, shadow pills, terrafexes, horrorfexes, tormentor helms, masks of the damned, goblets of spite, shard carbons, splinter rifles, nightmare dolls, archangels of pain, torture amps, xenospasms, murder dick shooters, and
It just goes on.
by Macarius' saggy marble sack. Could these weapon names be any more childishly grim?
Attaboy.
I hope Lehman can make it through this with naught but his sword.
Sword of Bale Knight, then Scorn Spitter?
Do you reckon you would with your...
Storm's Teeth?
Quiet, something is happening.
Get ready for a battle.
Yahar, human slime! Whoa, whoa! Hold your fire, you knuckle dragon Monkai barbarians!
No, why should we? Continue the battle.
What is it doing?
It is trying to speak to them. Mistake number 1.
Yar!
Exactly.
You are utterly surrounded, Hahar. You and the weak, pathetic, subsentient worms that constitute your ground forces have no hope for victory at this juncture.
I would rather fight and be killed than to be here alive and being tortured by you people. I would rather fight to the death.
Should you decide to resort to violence... Wait a minute! Wait a minute! Ah, get off! Get off! Ah, get this oversized! Oh, my face! Oh, my face! Warriors!
Lehman, hold, if you will. These stark Eldar are acting atypical for their race, aren't they?
No, they're acting just the way I expect them to. They're going to manipulate you and then betray you, you know, in the end. This is how they play their games. This is how they do things here, you know. They'll give you a sense of hope and then they cut you off right there, and then you're feeling dreadful and you know, feeling hopeless and weak and sad, and that just fuels them. That's what they want from you. They want to give you that hope and then they smash you down on the floor. So no, this is exactly how they are operating. It's normal for them.
Sorry, do you prefer Drukari? I've heard it said both ways.
What actually? I can explain to you. Actually, we didn't come to fight you. Just actually, if you just...
Oh, how I have missed Lehman.
My brain is horrified!
Do you know what? Given the soul-crushing amount of arbitrary deaths decent people die for no reason in this galaxy, it is surprisingly refreshing to see it happen firsthand to someone who absolutely deserves it.
Catch us off guard, obviously. Standard Eldar strategy. They hope to catch us without the fight.
Have I died and gone to murder heaven?
Hey, you have that Exterminatus button. I think you should press it.
That Eldar didn't die as instantly as I would have thought. Tanky little bugger, isn't he?
Lehman, I don't want to act all pushy, but we cannot afford to act hastily and endanger our pilgrimage to Terra.
Hold on. Lord Fyodor, what exactly are you trying to imply here?
Heed my word. I am not saying we trust these alien scum in any capacity. No offense!
None taken, dopeface.
For now, we should hear what they have to say.
This guy has lost it. But he has a part of the Emperor in him, so maybe he is right, I guess.
What? You can't be serious, Lord Fyodor.
So deep into enemy territory, surrounded by hideous Xenos abominations.
I knew it was too good to be true! We have been played!
Wait, who are you? Who are you? I haven't seen you before. This lady. Okay.
Like a crimson diamond! This is the behavior of a heretic! 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 Heretic!
I would have never thought that they would turn against you like this, heretic. Oh, this is too funny.
Heretic! Say, I'm sure they're not going to die.
Dying? No. Being viciously tortured in a homunculi Coven's flesh laboratories? Yes. Put me down for 20 throws.
I do not understand anything that is happening, and my body is convulsing irregularly.
Yeah, I think you should leave.
Heretic! Heretic! I have an opinion, so shut your mouths! Oh, well, would you look at that? Ex-Inquisitor Cryptman!
He's been here the whole time? How? I would have seen him. Or maybe, you know, Alfabusa has deliberately not shown him until this very moment. Yeah. Okay. But your ex-Inquisitor, how... When Karamazov called in all the current Inquisitors, I don't think he called you up as well, Cryptman. Or maybe he did. Yeah. Oh well, you're here now. Let's hear what you have to say. Yeah, you look different. You look older. With the beard and everything.
Well, on the subject of heresy, my opinion is straight-laced, self-strangulating, sheepling-slapping heresy on anything even halfway logical is what brought us into this mess in the first place. Maybe taking 2 seconds to consider options that aren't purge this, cleanse that, and burn, burn, burn might prove beneficial, even if you don't wind up doing it.
Ah, greetings, Cryptman.
Hello, Fielder. Nice hair.
Wow, thank you! I grew it myself somehow.
I like this Cryptman, man.
Oh no!
You should not. He committed the largest genocide since the Horus Heresy in his efforts to repeal the Tyranids. He was exiled from the Inquisition for being too cruel.
I am sure it was nothing personal and totally necessary in the end.
Yes. No!
My lord, you can just retract your statement of not liking him.
I never err in my judgments, you flabby-cock carpet. I am sure he is a very rational and sympathetic individual.
Rational, okay, but sympathetic, I don't know, hey? Maybe.
Oh, look at Cryptman! Hypocrite incarnate! Next you're gonna start saying your policy led to an inexcusable loss of human life! He's not the other one! Inquisitor Toddler on the ground is wrong. If anything, I feel the judgment of the Inquisition has been a bit of an underachiever in the areas of planetary devastation and other forms of healthy, constructive mass murdering.
I agree with Inquisitor Sunglasses.
On what have we here? Another of your irrational carnage cronies, Theodore?
While I have the utmost respect for you, Lord Russ, I resent 2/3 of the things that just came out of your mouth. I am very rational and independent with my mass murder. It's why when I heard of all the radical reformist hogwash coming out of Terra, I immediately knew something was amiss and decided to sneak along despite my...
Oh, okay, so you sneaked in, alright. Eldar, what are you doing?
But you had not noticed me until now only highlights your incompetence.
I noticed.
You do not count.
Alright.
Now then, Xenos, we need another one of you spiky reprobates to deliver us your commands.
Well, since you asked so nicely. Well,
it's surprisingly straightforward.
I doubt that.
Lord Vex was elected the moment you triggered our defense systems. To be honest, we were sort of expecting an unstoppable horde of demons when the gate broke. We were pretty stoked about murder-boning a bunch of temporal thought forms in the eyeballs.
You were stoked by this.
Well, I mean, I can't speak for everyone. Jabarian, were you stoked?
Hell yeah, my maiden elf. I was pretty stoked.
Mastily, how about you? Yeah,
I mean, I get demons, I get them, but really, I wanted to come in a war cry today, you know, like against bleeding types, you feel me?
Yeah, nah, I feel that. So yeah, okay, I'd say most of us were reasonably stoked about it. 75% of us seems fair. I'm not gonna get them to raise their hands or anything.
And you wanted to talk with these quote-unquote people? The pain! Causing pain!
The prospect of skull fucking demons aside, Supreme Overlord Vect has given us strict orders not to kill you and bring you to him for an audience.
So, you take us back to your presumably quite slippery master, and then what? We're all and decastrated for the rest of eternity? Pardon my centillion. I am really sorry, but I am not seeing much reason to take you at your word.
Well, not all of you. Just you, Chair Bonkai. The rest of your forces will have to wait while Lord Vect parleys with you.
Wait? There is no waiting here.
Oh, Emperor, please, no.
And where would they be waiting exactly?
The arena, of course! You'll all be fighting to the death! It will be quite the spectacle! Come the fuck on! Vect wants a word with you and you expect us to immediately slaughter you wholesale?
Yes.
Guys, fight right now. Fight right now. If you die, you die. Fight right now. Don't go to this arena. Don't go with these guys. Fight.
Yes! Well, the glaze of Finlays, yes! You must think we've all contracted nerd-like hypersyphilis to be mad enough to trust an ill-begotten ilk. Eldar would never miss an opportunity to cause pain, mayhem, and suffering. You've got to be 13 wolves and gullible to discern good intentions from even a single one of their honeyed words. Phrases like delivery and audience are always euphemisms for torture horribly for eons and eons. Cause it tickles me weirdly. To your lot, if this isn't a trap, I'm gonna buy an entire living cat and not eat it!
I would be tempted to agree. Dealing with the Eldar is a very fickle prospect.
Then what are we doing here? Why are we listening to them? You know, it's you and the Emperor, Critman. You guys have told us that we should listen to these people. Now we're here.
They are prone to acting in ways that are countercurrent to their own self-interest, making you think that they're deceiving you, when in reality, they're being completely honest and counting on the fact that you think that they're lying to you, so that you'll completely discount the truth as the truth.
What was even a single word you just said?
Exactly! They engage in exasperating mental gymnastics like this all the time. It's why I prefer hunting Tyranids. I don't waste my time with all this thinking nonsense.
So, what say you, Critman? Should we stay or should we go?
If I am being completely and thoroughly honest, I just wanted to stop the trigger-happy amateur hour from discounting our leadership for considering a slightly unorthodox position. Ultimately, the decision rests with you, Fyodor. Either way, we're probably all, in Eldar terms, boned.
Then be boned at your own terms. Don't be boned at their terms. You know, fight.
I respect your candor, Critman. I think, with all things considered at the moment, our best course of action is...
Tread very carefully, Theodore. The consequences of your decision could see everything we fought for go up in smoke.
I do not see much of a choice in this. What do you reckon, Normal?
If I know my brother, they will fight to the death. None but the likes of Father could persuade him to do anything else.
They would not survive that. As stated in these filthy magazines you call Dark Eldar codexes, Gamora is not your run-of-the-mill Xenos home world. It is an impossible dimension in the depths of the webway, able to house an entire star system's worth of these walking, talking spikemats. What different avenues name monolithic superslum, vast collections of morbid satellite realms that are, in reality, thousands of light years apart, are permanently shackled with through shimmering dimensional shortcuts. Its streets are an ever-changing clusterfuck of flesh halls, venom canals, and gravity-defying spires, all cobbled together on a scale incomprehensible to human minds. While the sweat goblins of Gamora can navigate this bristling tumor on the webway themselves, our bearded triumvirate and their inquisitorial compatriots cannot hope to survive by simply fighting through it. They all
Look, I wasn't expecting them to survive. Honestly, I wasn't expecting them to survive. I would rather just fight till the death than to be in the Dark Eldar's hands, you know. I would rather just fight till the bitter end and die.
They carry the willpower necessary to survive the warp, but surviving the physical horrors of Gamora is another pain regimen entirely.
But the Grey Knight Colonel Drago was just able to detonate his son. I saw him defeat Magnus the Red effortlessly in a single burn motion. How could these deviant talks possibly pose a challenge not only him, but Lehman Russ as well?
In addition to the Dark Eldar being marginally more intelligent than a celestial entity, and certainly more cunning than my baby Magnus, in the midst of a temper tantrum, you are not only forgetting that Calder Drago decidedly brandishes the brain power of a rock, but also the population dynamics required for such a thought-marred quasi-realm to exist in the first place.
Could you clarify, my lord?
My mind is at last made slowly cracking.
You see, my uninformed companion, the Dark City is not simply the capital world of the Dark Eldar. Rather, it is a location wherein almost every single Dark Eldar barring comparative small exiled populations live and operate. As such, even though the Dark Eldar are likely one of the most numerically inferior races in the galaxy, banding together in such a manner makes Gamora more or less an unbreakable fortress that no one can really deal with. In fact, the only successful invasions of Gamora have either been 1. Extremely short with a single, limited goal in mind. 2. Hilariously karmic demon incursions that generally exist to ruin one guy in particulars. Or 3. Assaults that are, unknown to the invaders themselves, pre-planned and invisibly coordinated by the Dark Eldar in order to murder potential political and military opponents without actually getting their shitty little claws dirty. The Dark Eldar have seen to it that even if our primary goal was to eliminate their race, mustering the resources necessary to level Gamora would leave the Imperium critically open to its numerous other aggressors. Even in the best case scenario, it would certainly be more trouble than it is worth.
Then, their escape from the Imperium was for naught. The Wolf King's return is not a return at all.
I do not like this situation.
Do not worry your tiny little skulls. Gamora may be unbreakable playing by our rules. But fortunately for us, things are going just as planned.
You what, mate?
I have come to a decision.
And it will be painful.
We will...
Extremely, terribly, horribly painful.
Follow them.
All right, you good-for-nothing dungus. Listen up! You heard that man. Not sure I am unconditionally agreeing to this, but we're temporarily not murdering the Eldar. We will petition their leader for safe passage, and if he refuses or otherwise screws us over, we will summarily show them the might of Imperial steel.
I don't think you'll be able to. They'll be separating you guys individually. You know, some of you will be tortured, others will be thrown into the arena. But, okay, Lehman, yes. You know, if they betray you, you will show them the Imperial might, you know, fury and everything.
So, like, am I actually going to have to be the straight man here and pointing out how bad this idea is? It feels gross.
Oh, it's a terrible idea. Both our options are terrible ideas. But I'd relax just a tiny little bitty tiny little itty bitty. There's a reasonable precedent for this sort of thing.
There is?
There is.
Well, rumor has it that the Cult Mechanicus sometimes hires Dark Eldar to help repair the Golden Throne.
Oh, that should be...
Really? Oh, but it's rumors. We're not sure if it's actually true. Wow.
Good.
I am rather confused.
Why would Lehman Russ and the Inquisition agree to this without violent interjections?
Do we really invite Dark Eldar here?
As I said, things are going exactly as planned.
Care to tell us what this plan is?
You are watching the plan unfold.
I do not see a plan. I only see terrible decisions being made.
This plan is entirely based on terrible decisions being made.
I am confused.
Welcome to the club, I am the head!
You see, my boy, a certain group of Eldar are having a bit of a birthday party planned. A divine birth ousted from copious amounts of dead souls, ironically. Seeing as I am a connoisseur of all things soul-slattered and skull-covered, I figured I would have someone representing yours truly go snatch up the title of emissary for this up-and-coming birthday god. It is only my right. Ho 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 ho.
I hate animated cliffhangers.
Who is hanging from a cliff?
You know, terrifying Wolfman, I'm surprised you took us up on that offer. I assure you, trusting us, the Dark Eldar, is a decision that will not bite you in the ass immediately.
I'm actually pretty sure it will in some capacity. But luckily for me, if you try any of your hallmarked curly cut drivel, our close personal friend Calder Drago just ate a son. If we ask him nicely, he could spit it right back out for us.
Yes, please do. Please do.
I think we should help the poor boy.
Oh. Wow.
Oh, wow is very right.
Qui vivra verra. Petit à petit, l'oiseau fait son nid. Un se trouve.
Why does the clown have a French accent? I'm not sure if the person is speaking French, but it sounds like a French accent. Okay, interesting.
Toujours un son qu'il admire. C'est la vie. What is it, Darrell? I trust there is a very good reason for you interrupting me during my private hours.
My lady, I would never seek to interrupt your you time unless it was most urgent.
No, you would not. Otherwise you would wind up back on that shopping block faster than you can name off our super heavy vehicle support options.
The Tantalus? No, what else? The days of destruction doesn't really count.
Darrell, my news.
Yes, of course. Though I warn you it is dire, my lady. According to our spies, Kane's Gate has at last been breached.
What? That bench-head Vect actually did it? I mean, I kind of thought you would but small part of me expediting to know better, you know? Driving this competition in the Mont Ballet in order to burn out of them into our city is kind of a bad plan! Very well. I am calm. What is the damage thus far?
Our spies report that your ex's forces are
Confirmed.
X? Okay.
To Vect as my ex again, and I will send you to the flesh laboratoire.
Excuse me, my lady. Either way, Vect's forces are wholly absent from the gate, and the gate is closed off by some no doubt temporary means. But what's most surprising is, there is no demonic activity to speak of. What came out, Monkai?
Monkek?
Monkai, my lady.
Monkek?
Monkek serving chaos, I assume.
No, just Monkai, my lady. There's a big Gyrinx man, one with a big dumb chair. Oh, and Caldor Draco.
Caldor Draco?
Caldor Draco.
Caldor Draco?
Caldor Draco, my lady.
Man, everybody knows Caldor Draco. Like everybody, even the most important people in Comoran know of this guy's existence. Wow.
But that does not make any sense.
It is positively ludicrous, my lady. My reports tell me Vector's already apprehended these Monkai. One amongst their number is being brought to the stupid floating pyramid that is his headquarters. The rest are being sent to the Crucible Arena. I am admittedly excited about them being set to fight in a match against the coming emissary. Now, as for our solution, if I may be so bold, I suggest...
You may not. Leave me, Tariel. If I wanted the advice of parasites, I'd have sent for the Medusae. Warm the engines of my rider and organize the cabal. I need some me time.
At once, my most frightening and highly replaceable lady.
So tell me you're going to investigate yourself, mon ami. I have made special preparations for each possible variation of this event. Demonic incursion, enslaver swarm, even the possibility of a tyrannic invasion crossed my mind. But this does not make any sense at all. Mon gag through the gate? I mean, that's arguably more manageable so long as King's Gate doesn't lead to their homeworld, but... the ominous horns are not helping. Stop, please, I am trying to think and this is really impeding the whole process. Right, well, I suppose I should lead the cabal myself tonight. Vect is clearly planning something, and I am not one to let his plans go unhindered. We'll see what Kane's Gate has unloaded into Komorag with our very own eyes on Zen. While his pack is done fiddling with his precious monkeg, I will chop up his platters like a slice of bread and construct an intricate sewage system out of his still screaming remains. And then, I shall become the true supreme lady of Komorag.
Okay, wow. It seems like the high society of Komorag are, you know, dealing in machinations of court and intrigue and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, Lady Milas has a mission now, I guess. Yo, is that a flesh box?
It is done.
Wow, what are you? Are you like an Eldar god, maybe? Huh.
Alright. Seems like you've spun her plates real nicely, Tariel.
Enlighten me, Jackal God.
Jackal God. Alright. Jackal God.
Come on, Tariel. Don't be so formal. You can call me the Deceiver, like all my pals.
Right. Why do you need her aid? What do you want with these humans?
Sure is quiet, the galaxy nowadays, isn't it?
No.
Nah, I'm just pulling your pantyhose, babe. State of affairs is actually what amounts to a collection of rocks desperately clawing their inanimate ears out as the organic shriek machines are pulling them all straight down the end times pit.
What?
Shit is flying left, right, up, down. No one knows what the fuck is happening, but on and on and on they keep wailing their song of mutual destruction. Heretic, savage, upstart, lapdog, let me eat your spine! Ah!
What?
Shut the fuck up, Tariel! You're part of the problem!
Wow, I'm sorry, I don't know why, but I was expecting something more comprehensible. What are you saying?
I am not saying anything, I am screaming!
Holy shit, volume, please.
In the midst of this galactical shit cacophony that these spoiled, entitled planet spawns have wrung out, I am the only one screaming out against the fate this galaxy is encroaching upon. Listen, mime lady over there, she's a treasure. And by treasure, I mean a giant resource of guns. A giant fountain of guns. Guns with the kind of firepower she could take out a Supreme Grandmaster of the Grey Knights in 20 seconds flat. Theoretically, at least, although I'm not entirely well versed in dark matter weaponry somehow.
That is a very specific example.
Yes, spot on, Tariel. Attentive and to the point as always. See, this is why I brought you and your little campaign into reality. You know, other than to attain a way to this edgefest of a harbor town.
You know, you're saying a lot without saying much.
I think that's like the mainstay of all of these godly creatures. They're all saying things that are so confusing, and you just don't understand what are they saying. The Emperor's the same way. He's talking sometimes, but you just don't understand what is he talking about. But then he says it's all in the plan. And, you know, we have no choice but to trust in his plans, I guess. You know? Yeah, it's confusing.
So you're planning on killing Cal?
He cannot be allowed entrance to the Materium again! No way! It cannot happen! It would spell disaster for my galaxy, Tariel! His screams will overpower all! Do you hear me, Tariel? Listen here, you nice-eared little shit! Caldor Draco must be stopped!
Man, Caldor Draco really is an important character. More important than even the Emperor. They see him as a threat more than the Emperor. That's interesting. Wow. The fate of the Alpha Legion, it must be a different series, because, yeah, I don't remember any of this. Yeah, it must be from a different series on the YouTube channel. Okay.
I have discovered another transmission. The Master of Scribes found this message.
Attention, all Alpha Legionnaires. I Remnant there, Chattermaster of the Crimson Tigers. Last time you clearly didn't take our threat seriously. That was one of the many things you will regret, heretics. Imperial Diomedes are currently surrounded by all our forces, and won't hold back our assaults any longer.
All we need is enough battle brothers on the ground that we can crush the Mondrath Wugiels and destroy them with our bolters. Brother, I am...
When your Chanter is decapitated by this lust, eradicating the rest of you will be a simple task. Blame yourselves. You didn't expect us. No more steel rain, no more Beyblades, no more orange juice in the morning. Nothing. If our result is successful, this world will be liberated from childish antics, from memes, from jokes, and no one will ever have to roleplay a fucking pyramid with a sniper rifle ever again. We will be free, and my children will go to college, and they'll learn to be the purest. No one will play Warhammer like a dumb nerd ever again.
God damn it, Nexus.
Here we go!
So this is the Alpha Legion.
Holy Emperor, what is that?
And then the Crimson Legion. Okay.
Things shall get loud now. Yes. For the Emperor! Show me what passes for fury among your misfeatures.
We must find Uriel and Dionys.
They are all prisoners.
Wet.
Why did you come and get them? Where are they? In this building. Not. They are in space. You have fallen into our trap, Alpha Legionnaires.
How dare you kidnap Boreal and Diomedes? They are our spiritual lieges and favorite original jokes. Whew! Okay, I'm gonna lead you to battle and stuff.
No, you're not.
What?
Okay, Magnus. Hello.
Yeah, I don't really feel up to this whole leading thing anymore. I'm kind of busy dying instead, so yeah, I'll leave this whole legion up to you guys. Bye.
What?
I stole your leader's very soul and put it into this box!
And then what happens?
If anyone else wants to die by my hand, just say the word.
Yeah, alright, sure.
Well, count me in, go.
Jeez, it took you this long to do this? Sure.
Kill me, Daddy!
Perfect!
Are we done yet? This armor is really tight.
Yes,
Kitten, is that you?
companion, we are done. Back to the ship.
So, that was the thing that happened. Why did it happen?
These souls shall spend their time working for us now. Using them, we shall improve the state of the galaxy at large.
That doesn't really explain anything.
You're just like your dad. You guys don't explain anything. You just do. And then, you expect us to trust you. Wow. Okay, Magnus.
Aren't we going back to Terra?
Yes, we're going back to Terra now, you dreary little neonate.
Very good, then. But what should we do with those two?
Space Galaxy!
I don't know, they're your jurisdiction now. I'm going to check on the engineering.
So... You lot want to play Call of Duty?
Yes. I will do it!
Fucking Alpha, your goddamn fucking shit. Ooh, shut the
Okay. Alright guys, that's it with If the Emperor Had a Text-to-Speech Device, episode 26, part 2, Fear and Loathing in Komorog. Yeah, made by Bruva Alfabusa. The Emperor has been requested by Lord Vect, to have an audience with him, while everyone else in the Inquisition, as well as Lehman Russ, are to be sent into an arena to fight or to be tortured. I'm not sure how is it going to play out by the Dark Eldar. And we also got to see a new character, Lady Malus, who used to be involved with Lord Vect, romantically involved. Is it even possible with them? Well, anyways, yes, romantically involved with Lord Vect. There used to be former boyfriend and girlfriend, but now she's an enemy to Lord Vect. She wants to destroy any types of plans that he may have. We don't know what they are exactly with Lord Vect, not sure. And the Emperor also has his own plans. The Emperor Karamazov and the Emperor in Terra, they have their own plans as well. Don't know what's going on exactly. And we also got to see a new god, the Jackal God or the Deceiver, discussing with Tariel about Khal Drago, and he should not be allowed to return to the Materium, because if he does, something's going to happen. I'm not entirely sure. And there's so much importance centered around Khal Drago. It's very weird, and because I know he's a very powerful individual, right? He's survived for a very long time in the Immaterium, but to the point where he is such a threat even to the Jackal God. That's interesting. That's very interesting. And yeah, well, he did kind of, destroy a star, or did he swallow it? I can't remember. But no, he the star expanded and it blew up. So yeah, that's what happened. I don't know how was he able to do that, Cal Rodrigo. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know how was he able to do that, but he did. And yeah, he really is a very powerful individual. And we also got to see Magnus and Kitten. They set up a trap for the Alpha Legion, and you know, they took their souls. Well, there was one Alpha Legion person who survived and, you know, left. Everyone else's souls have been taken. Just like his father, the Emperor, Magnus is not really forthcoming with his plans. He just expects us just to follow them. So yeah, I guess we'll just have to wait and see what he is going on about. And yeah, good luck to those who have been captured by the Dark Eldar. You know, it's not going to be nice for you guys. I'm sorry. I'm really, really sorry. I would have preferred that you guys just died to the bitter end, to the death, but yeah, the Emperor sees otherwise. Yeah. Oh well. Guys, that's it for tonight with Bruva Alfabusa. Remember, if you want to check out the original video as well as Bruva Alfabusa's YouTube channel, the links are in the description below. If you like my reaction, please give me a like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Click on the notification bell if you want to be up to date with my latest videos. And I will see you guys next week. Yes. Okay? Bye-bye.